A difficult conversation. Becky and Seth's emotional journey. When Becky and Seth first met, their relationship was filled with excitement and new experiences. However, like any couple, they faced their share of challenges. One of their most intense discussions revolved around the issue of birth control, a topic that tested their trust and communication. This article explores the emotional journey Becky and Seth undertook when Becky realized the gravity of her actions and sought to apologize. It all started when Becky, who had been taking birth control pills to manage her menstrual cycle, accidentally disclosed this fact during a conversation. Seth had always been upfront about his desire to start a family in the near future, and he had assumed that Becky shared his plans or, at the very least, would communicate openly about such decisions. The revelation came as a shock to him, leaving him feeling confused and betrayed. For Seth, the discovery that Becky was using birth control without prior discussion was more than just a matter of planning for the future. It felt like a breach of trust. He had envisioned a different trajectory for their relationship, one where important decisions about their future would be made together. Becky's actions, though not intended to deceive, struck a chord deeply rooted in Seth's expectations and desires. Becky's initial reaction to Seth's distress was one of confusion. She hadn't anticipated that her choice to take birth control pills would lead to such a significant conflict. However, as she reflected on the situation, it became clear to her that the issue was not just about the pills themselves, but about communication and shared decisions. Realizing the emotional impact her actions had on Seth, Becky knew that a heartfelt apology was necessary. It wasn't merely about acknowledging the mistake, but about addressing the underlying feelings of betrayal and disappointment. Becky wanted to convey her genuine regret and ensure Seth understood that her actions were not a reflection of her feelings for him or their future together. Becky approached Seth with a sincere intention to mend their relationship. She chose a quiet, private setting to have an uninterrupted conversation. Sitting down together, Becky began by acknowledging Seth's feelings. "Seth, I understand that what I did was deeply hurtful," she said, her voice filled with remorse. "I never intended to deceive you or undermine our plans for the future. I should have talked to you about my decision to take birth control, and I see now how it affected you." Seth listened, his expression a mix of pain and attentiveness. Becky continued, "I want you to know that I value our relationship and the plans we've made. My choice to use birth control was based on personal health reasons, but I realize now that I should have included you in that decision. I'm truly sorry for not being open with you." The conversation was emotional, with both Becky and Seth expressing their vulnerabilities. Becky's apology was a crucial step in acknowledging the breach of trust, but it was only the beginning of the healing process. Seth needed time to process the apology and work through his feelings. Becky's willingness to listen and understand Seth's perspective played a significant role in rebuilding their connection. The couple agreed to engage in more open discussions about their future and make decisions together. They recognized that effective communication was essential to maintaining a healthy relationship and avoiding misunderstandings.